Hey, what's up guys? Got another new video here for you. This is Bars Unlimited, back with another reaction video. My name is Bryson and back in the video is my brother Bennett. And today we are hopping into some brand new music. We're going to be getting into Dax and his song Bad Things Happen to Good People featuring Lecrae. This new album from Dax just dropped on Friday. And we are recording this video on Saturday night, and it should be coming out on Sunday for you guys to check out. With that being said, though, we're excited to get back to Dax. If you are a Dax fan, we've reacted to 2 videos of Dax's on this channel. We reacted to My Heart Hurts, which was actually one of the first videos we ever did. And then we also reacted to his song... what was the other one? Follow God? Or no, Dear God. I think. Dear God. Yeah, Dear God, I think is the name of the other one. It's been a while. But me and Jake reacted to both of those. So this is my brother's first time reacting to Dax. He's not the hugest Dax fan. But with that being said, you know, he does like rap. And also, we both are a fan of Lecrae. So we thought that this would be a cool one. We wanted to touch the album and, you know, featuring Lecrae. And the thing about it is, too, is really the title of it is what made me want to do this. Bad Things Happen to Good People. I just think that that sounds like a really deep and
intriguing song title.
Yeah, and it sounds like this is going to be a really deep song, which I generally enjoy. From Dax, and I'm interested to hear Lecrae's addition to it.
Excuse me.
Dude, really? I'm interested to hear Lecrae's addition to it as well. So, yeah, I'm excited to check it out and see what these two have to offer, as well as how they sound together, because I would have never necessarily put them on the same track and thought, I don't know, I just never really pictured them on the same song together, so I'm interested to hear what this collaboration sounds like.
Yeah,
and specifically on Dax's album, because, you know, if it was on Lecrae's album, then that would be interesting as well.
I've never known Dax to be much of, like, a Christian artist either. Like, I couldn't picture him collabing with a big Christian artist, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see where Dax goes with it. As well as what Lecrae can add to the track, because odds are I don't know if I necessarily picture this as like a Christian kind of bass song, like you know, like having things about God in it or anything like that. But
I don't necessarily think that Dax is anti-Christian. I mean, in the song that we reacted to, he had a lot of questions about things and, you know, why things are so difficult, but, you know, I think everybody does.
Yeah.
I mean, and it seemed to me like he wants to learn and he wants to understand and stuff, but he's just got a lot of things that, you know, he struggles with, which, hello, welcome to life. So, I mean, I don't necessarily think that just because of that he, you know, is anti-Christian or...
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, generally I'm used to Christian artists, like, rapping with Christian artists and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I know. But exactly, and that's why I thought this was an interesting collaboration, and I'm interested to hear how it sounds. But, I mean, I think that this subject matter does have something... I mean... That's a question that a lot of people have. Why do bad things happen to good people? And,
yeah,
you know, so I don't know. But I'm really interested to dive into it. It's brand new. I haven't heard it at all. I haven't heard any of the songs off of Dax's new album. I'll be looking forward to checking it out sometime in the future. But for now, let's get a piece of it with this song. And let's see where they go with this. We got the lyric version here. So if you want to, you know, follow along, we got it, should be in the corner. So, yeah, let's check it out.
Like snort, like snort.
Bad things happen to good people. It's not fair, but with good comes evil. Look to God as I climb these steeples, and he says, oh man, what created evil? Evil. We're all created evil. Bad things happen to good people. I know it's not fair, but with good comes evil. I know the God that I like these tables, and he says, all men were created evil.
Nobody's beaten for the time. Evil walks among the people, it's not hard to find. We play the game of life and search for terms when all the while the only guarantee is that nobody makes it out alive. Faith in hand we overlook, cause human nature's bad is good. We try to walk straight as we tightrope with the holy book, reading passages while judging.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say I'm actually pretty impressed by Dax so far on this track. You know, I like his approach to the chorus is pretty nice in my opinion. I mean, he actually can sing like pretty well when he tries to. I mean, the auto-tune, I think it's mainly auto-tune, but still, it sounds damn good. And this is kind of what I was picturing in terms of like what a chorus would be for this kind of track. Mm-hmm. So I like it, and you know, so far I like what Dax has to say in the verse as well. So you know, I look forward to seeing what else he has to say on here, and yeah, I'm a fan so far. I like the beat too. It's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say this is fire. Everything about it is fire. I love what they're saying in the verse. He's saying it's not fair, but with good comes evil. You know, you can't have good and not evil, and vice versa. You can't have evil and not good. No. And he says we try to walk straight as we tightrope with the holy book, reading passages while judging others, giving dirty looks. We haven't exactly got to that point yet, the second part of that, but he's got so many fire lines in here. I'm loving this. Let's keep it going.
With the holy book, reading passages while judging others, giving dirty looks. We teeter-totter on the line of sinner and misunderstood. No one's perfect, we're exposed. We try to hide, but God knows that wanted seeds we didn't plant and wonder why they don't grow. Fake friends, good foes, a world together, all alone. An oxymoron, 7 billion people lost with one home.
Bad things happen to good people. It's not fair, but with good comes evil. Look to God as I climb these steeples, and he says, oh man, what created evil? We're all created evil. Bad things happen to good people. I know it's not fair, but with good comes evil. I know the God that I climb these stables, and he says, oh men, we're created
Young
evil.
girls get in traffic. People like the way you understand why these little kids getting cancer. God tell me what's the benefit. He reminded me that he's still good. Got a perfect plan when it's all bad. Even if he never really understand, we can still hit our knees and ask that. Whole world full of evil. Should be taken out, should be put down. But he's patient with his little people. While the dark powers keep on running around. Come a time when he bring peace, when he bring rest, when he bring love. Gotta hope in the meantime that he mean well and it means something. When the good people die young and the bad happens to the good folks, that the kingdom still come. In the Christ where I gotta put hope. You ain't gotta see it same as I see it, but you gotta see it for yourself. If it ain't a God, can it be a good? I don't know it all, trying to help.
Bad things happen to good people.
Dude, Lecrae murdered that. Like, holy crap, man. Just his flow on it, and, you know, damn. I thought I just think Lecrae sounds good over modern production. Like, stuff like Zaytoven and stuff, like, he has a... Speaking of which, I mean, that's, like, one of my favorite albums is what was it? It's like, it's like something in the trap say amen or something.
Can the trap say amen, right?
Yeah, or it's something like that. That's definitely like one of my favorite albums, out by Lecrae. Cause I mean, like I said before, I'm a huge Zaytoven fan. So to me, just Lecrae knows how to do it. Like he just sounds good over trap beats like this. And I mean, I didn't know. I mean, to me, he definitely sounds to me like somebody that would fit well over, like, you know, being on a deep song. Like, I can picture him on songs that have a lot of meaning to him. He kind of, for whatever reason, he kind of reminds me of, like, he's not exactly the same as like an NF or something, but to me, I picture him as somebody that could be on that kind of song. Like something that like NF or somebody would be on. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of Lecrae, and I like what he's doing on here.
Yeah. Lecrae absolutely killed his verse. Flow-wise, the way, like you said, the way that he just took command of the track and had you, paying attention to everything that he had to say. And he had some really dope lines in here, and one thing that I really liked about his verse is, I mean, he said specifically, you ain't got to see it same as I see it, but you got to see it for yourself. If it ain't of God, can it be of good? And I'm just I don't know it all. I'm just trying to help, essentially. But I really like what he's saying here, because he's kind of taken the approach of telling you, like, hey, this is the way that I look at it.
But you ain't got to look at it the same way.
Well, yeah, and that's what he said specifically. But I kind of like the way that he's offering his take without saying, hey, this is
how you have to be.
My way is the only way, kind of thing. Like, if you don't see it the same way as me, then you don't see it correctly.
Exactly.
He's not sitting here acting like he's got all the answers. And, he even said specifically, when something about when good people die of cancer or something like that. I don't remember specifically what the line was, but, he said, what's the cause of that, essentially, kind of to start, was like, why do good people die of cancer and stuff like that? And the truth of the matter is that I think that's kind of something that we all kind of struggle with a little bit. Just, the topic of what they're talking about is just something that we all struggle with. And so, to be honest with you, it's just really nice to hear artists kind of touch on the subject, because, I mean, a lot of times I think it can be easy in life to shy away from the difficult questions. And I like how they're kind of approaching it head on. And he's basically saying, we may not have all the answers, and we may not understand why some of these things happen or for what reason that these things happen. But at the end of the day, that you just gotta trust that God has a plan and is doing it for a reason, and that He has what's best in mind when He allows these things evil things to happen like that, including specifically little kids getting cancer. I thought it was people dying of cancer, but he said specifically little kids. So
yeah, just to me, I would like to see Lecrae continue to do tracks with some of these, like, other artists. Like, who I would really like to see him do a song with is, like, G-Eazy or something. Because I think him and G-Eazy together would be freaking awesome to me.
Yeah.
I would really like to see that. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. I don't necessarily see it happening, but unless it happens to be where, like, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that would be a really good combination.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'd like to see him do one with NF. I mean, I think that's kind of an obvious one, but I mean, I just that would be something crazy in my opinion. To hear those two on a track together, because they both are capable, just like he showed here, of the same kind of style of just being very introspective and very like sharing their.
that's
Their
exactly what
feelings
I
and
was saying
stuff.
earlier. Yeah.
So I would love to see that. But nonetheless, this is definitely a dope song, and let's finish it up.
Yeah.
In the Christ where I gotta put hope, you ain't gotta see it same as I see it, but you gotta see it for yourself. If it ain't a God, can it be a good? I don't know it all, trying to help. Yeah.
Bad things happen to good people. It's not fair, but with good comes evil. Look to God as I climb these steeples, and he says, oh man, what created evil? We're all created evil. Bad things happen to good people. I know it's not fair, but with good comes evil. I know the God that I climb these steeples, and he says, all men were created equal.
Wow, that's a cool ending to the song.
You know what? That actually makes sense too at the end. What he's talking about. That's I didn't really even think about it until the end there, but I just kind of realized. I think one of the things that he's saying is he said, God says all men are created equal. So I guess if you kind of take it, I thought that was just kind of like something he was just saying, but I think basically what he's saying is that all men were created equal, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, whether you've done great things in your life, whether you've done horrible things in your life, we were all created equal in the image of God. And so at the end of the day, there is no real like good people and bad people. We're all just people. And so he's not singling out the good people or the bad people or anything like that, because we're all equal. So there is no like, oh, well, I'm going to show favoritism to the good people as opposed to the bad people, because we're all on equal footing.
Exactly.
And we're all God's children. And I think that's what he's saying in the chorus.
Yeah, that
Which
makes...
I didn't really pick up on that until literally he was saying it at the end. Because I was thinking to myself, what does God says we're all created equal have anything to do with the rest of this song? But I think that's what he's saying, is that it's not so much about good people versus bad people. It's that we're all children of God, and
God
therefore,
doesn't show favoritism to people to eat.
to any of his children. He loves us all. I
Exactly.
think that's what he's saying. So that's really that's really dope, dude. Like, I honestly, not only did I just like this song anyways, but I love what they were talking about, and I think this was just really good. I mean, I thought this was an awesome song.
Yeah, I thought both artists did pretty dang good on it. Sounded good on the track. Production was pretty damn good too. The message was also, like we've kind of reiterated. The message was good, and I don't know. It was just an enjoyable track in general. Like, regardless of the message or anything, like, just the sound of it was like, it was an easy track to listen to.
Yeah, very much so.
And just, this kind of track makes you think, though. Like, some of the things they were talking about, like, we always ask, like, why do bad things happen to good people? And I definitely think like he was talking about with the chorus, like it's not necessarily like that, you know, God wants bad things to happen to good people. I think, like he was saying though, like all of us are created equal, and God doesn't put one person above another. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're
all equal.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why. Oh, that's exactly what he's saying.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just think that's kind of his explanation for it, or how he views it, or how he kind of, I guess you would say, reconcile with that struggle, like how he kind of like takes that struggle and turns it into a positive thing.
Yeah.
And how he deals with it, which, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like that's what you gotta do, is you gotta you know,
find your own explanations.
Find your own reasoning and your own answers for some of these tough questions. And I mean, at the end of the day, nobody truly knows the answer to some of these questions. And if they tell you that they do, then, you know, they're lying to you pretty much. But, you know, everybody just kind of can form their own opinions based on what they read or whatever. And, you know, I appreciate when artists don't back away from it, though. That, you know, that's what I keep coming back to, is like, I appreciate that they're not just like, well, you know, kind of beating around the bush. They took the issue head on and made a song about it, and just kind of shared their thoughts, I guess you would say, and kind of offered a different perspective, which was really cool. And I commend them for doing so, because like I said, sometimes it's easy in society and stuff to, you know, back away from the difficult questions. But truth is that sometimes, you know, the difficult questions are the ones that people really need help with the most. You know, the easy stuff is, well, easy.
Yeah, you know what's kind of funny though is I actually found a lot of what they said in this track to be pretty agreeable. For me, at least. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I kind of tend to view it the way, like, kind of the way that they do. Like, in terms of, like, you know, like we were talking about with the chorus, I would tend to fall in line with that for sure. Mm-hmm. Like, I think it's not about whether you're a good or bad person. It's about being created in the image of God and being equal regardless, you know. Mm-hmm. So I agree with that 100%. So I mean, like I said, it's nice that they you know, attack this issue. And honestly, you know, after the last song that we did from Dax, Dear God, you know, you can definitely tell he's grown a lot in his walk, just based on some of the things that he said in this song compared because in that other song, he was the one that was kind of pushing those questions. He was basically outright asking, you know, why this kind of stuff happened. Why do you allow people to die and things like that? I mean, those were some of the questions he had. Well, you know, based on what we heard here, it sounds like he's kind of gone through his own journey and arrived at some answers. So that's awesome to see too. Yeah, I've always, from the few times I've listened to Dax, I've always thought, like, lyrically he was pretty gifted, but I definitely like, I like seeing artists grow as people, like, as they, you know, they go along in their music career. Like you were saying though, like, with this Dear God song, he was the one that was asking all the questions, and now he's the one, you know.
Now he's the one kind of sharing
his opinion on it.
What he found, almost.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty cool when you see artists do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, agreed.
So, yeah, definitely an enjoyable track. And it, honestly, it made me, like, it made me grow a lot of respect for Dax with the way he approached this song, and also, you know, I honestly didn't see him collabing with Lecrae. I couldn't have pictured that before, but now, I mean, I think it's like it was a perfect match. Like, I think Dax really attacked the chorus. I mean, he sounded great on it, and also, you know, with Lecrae's flow to go along, I just saw it was a great combination. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, good put out by both of them for sure.
Definitely. So with that being said, guys, make sure you go back and check out our other 2 Dax reactions on the channel. And if you want us to check out more Dax or have another suggestion off this album, drop it down in the comment section and we'll be sure to get to it. You know, with that being said, we're excited to come back to the channel and, you know, put out some more content for you guys. We know that it's been a little while, but bear with us. We were on vacation and some other things, so it's hard to put out content when you're not in town. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm Bryson.
I'm Bennett.
See you guys in the next video.